Hello guys, X at Team Nocturnal. Today I'm going to show you how to install Ubuntu inside Windows without formatting or creating any creative partitions. So I'll post a quick little guide under this video with links and more information. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is go to ubuntu.com and you come to this page right here which you see in front of you. Once you're here, you're going to go down to where it says Get Ubuntu Now. Go ahead and click on that. It's going to take it to a download page. You have three options here. You have download and install, which is a CD which you can burn to your CD drive. Or you can do a USB stick, which is basically like a live CD. You pop in USB drive, you go to your BIOS, set it to boot from USB, and you can boot to a live CD or install from USB drive. Or, which we're going to do tonight, is run with Windows. Basically what this does is download a exe file, and it will let you install Ubuntu beside Windows without affecting any partitions, basically creating a virtual partition on your existing drive, which will let you browse through your Windows drive and all that good stuff and not damage anything. The advantage of this is you can uninstall it like a regular program if you don't want it no more. It doesn't damage your boot partition whatsoever, and it's very easy to use and install. So we're gonna go with that. So go ahead and click on right there, and you're gonna go to the download page. Click Start Download, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna save this file to your desktop. Okay. Let's go ahead and save that. Once it's downloaded, go ahead and run the executable. Hit run. Alright, so when you get to this menu here, let me zoom in real quick, show you this. When you get to that menu, what you want to do is select what drive you want. In this case I have two hard drives on my laptop. I'm going to go ahead with drive C. That's my Windows drive. And then you have, after that, you have installation size. This is the virtual partition you're going to create for Ubuntu. So what you want to do here is, depending what you're doing, if you just want to try it out, you can go real small. You can go like a 5 gig if you want. If you want to do like, I don't know, if you want to like download music or watch videos, or if you want to really heavily use Ubuntu a lot and not as much Windows, or you want to compile Android ROMs or whatever you want to do, just go ahead and max out. Do like the 30 gigs. In this case, that's what I'm going to do, is 30 gigs right here. I have the space for it. After that is the desktop environment. You got your Ubuntu desktop. What that is a GNOME desktop. GNOME is what you see on Ubuntu. The new Ubuntu, which is 11.10, which is what we're installing, has the new updated GNOME desktop, which you can install the old one if you don't like the new one. The new one basically has like a little sidebar on the side, the left hand side, and all that good stuff. I'm not a real big fan of it, but we're going to install it for now. Kubuntu is real nice. That's actually my favorite desktop environment because it comes with KDE. KDE 4.0 is believe it comes with. That's a new one that came out. I haven't used it in a couple years, but KDE 3.5 was my favorite. It was very easy to use. It was real similar to Windows. It had a nice 3D desktop interface. You can install like you can install ComZ next to it and have a cube going on, or you install Barrel, all that good stuff. You can do them in GNOME as well, but it's not as nice. Then you got Xubuntu, which is basically a lightweight desktop, really easy to use. It's just a bare minimum for a GUI. And then you have this fourth one here, which I never heard of it, so I couldn't tell what it's about. I'm sure it's some lightweight desktop as well. But I'm going to go with Ubuntu here. That's how you get your languages, so you can select which language you want to install. Then your username, which mine in this case is Robert. Then your password. I'm going to pop that in real quick. Alright, so you get your password in there. And what you do is going to click install. Now sometimes, depending on your setup on your computer, your configuration, you may get errors after you hit install. Like can't copy or cannot read drive error. Just hit retry if you get that. it will eventually go away and continue with the install process. Right now, what it's doing is downloading the Ubuntu software. In this case, is a tar file. It used to download ISO, a CD image, but now it's down. It was basically the same thing, but it's going down that. It says here 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So go ahead and let it download, and then I'll come back to this when it's done downloading. Alright guys, install is complete, so now we're going to reboot the system and complete the Ubuntu install. Alright, now it's installing Ubuntu, well, finishing the setup on it. Alright guys, we're at the login screen here. As you can see, my screen is not set to the right format. This is due to the drivers not being installed right now. They are actually deactivated. This is the very first boot. So what we're going to do is log in, install the missing drivers, activate the missing drivers, and go ahead and get it all set up and ready to go. And then we can install ADB or whatever you want to go with it. Default desktop. So first things first, go ahead and let this thing sit on for a minute. You have your notifications up top here. Let me zoom out a little bit here. You got your notifications up top here. Your sound, your internet connection, your Bluetooth, your login information, your shutdown screen, so on and so forth. Up here you're going to get another one, like a little circle icon, and it's going to have your drivers that are disabled. Once that pops up, go ahead and give that a run. It's going to install the drivers for your whatever you're missing, be graphics card, Wi-Fi, and so on and so forth. I thank God I have working Wi-Fi, so I don't have to worry about that. See right there, it shows up all the Wi-Fi connections, but I'm actually wired in right now, so I got to worry about that. So what we're going to do now, go ahead and click on this top bar here on the top left here and type in display. Okay, and go ahead and click on displays. Oh, there's a driver pop-up right there. So let's go ahead and I have two monitors. Turn off mirror displays real quick. Turn off my second monitor, and on the laptop one I'm going to go ahead and set it to the proper resolution, hit apply, and keep this configuration, and voila, it's all fixed. Here we got the driver pop up. So here is showing my wireless driver, which is already installed, so I'm gonna leave it like it is because it works just fine. Then we have the NVIDIA Accelerated Graphics Driver. This is the current version. Then there's a post-release update. This is more like a beta style driver, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and install this, the stable one. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit select the one you want to activate and just hit activate at the bottom here. Pop in your password. And let it download the driver. It will install it as you reboot to apply it. Once you reboot in your system, you will have your proper drivers installed. In my case, I have NVIDIA, so it's going to install the NVIDIA software. So the graphics card will run as proper settings. Once this is complete, I can go ahead and install everything else I need. As you can see, it does come with Firefox. It comes with OpenOffice.org, which is really cool, with a nice alternative to Microsoft Office. Not the same quality, but it's for free. You can't beat it. You get your Ubuntu Software Center, is really nice. Here you can click on that. And what that's going to do is it's basically like an app store, like you will see on Android or the iPhone. So it's loaded with free apps. You can go in there and get all kinds of cool stuff. Just type what you need. Type Flash, Java, music, video, and it has everything. Torrent software. It's got it all. And if there's something out there that you know Linux has, you can add the repositories to there. And it will actually expand the store, so you can add more servers to the list, and more stuff will start showing up. Right now it's a little slow because it's installing my video drivers there. But yeah, if you go to dash home up here, you can type in like your settings. If you want to go to system settings, oops, and click that, and it has all your settings right here: color, displays, keyboard, print, and power. You name it's got it. You add more user accounts. Ubuntu One, which is basically like your kind of like your cloud for Ubuntu, which is really neat. I've never used it, but I'm assuming it's pretty good. And here's your Ubuntu App Store. It's all free stuff in here. You have to come across anything you got paid for, but it's really nice stuff in here. Like it's got virtual keyboards and let's see, puzzles, games, movie software, movie software, video editing, graphic design stuff. There's a lot of categories here on the left here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get Java here if I can while I'm doing my drivers. I might not be able to right now because it's a little slow. We'll see. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna get the Java. I'll get the JDK for now. I can install that. And you can see this installing right there. So go ahead and minimize that. And you still have your my drivers are downloaded still, so it's gonna take a little while. You can see it has some really nice transitions in Ubuntu. You can change these out. You can install the CommZ in here. That's a little more advanced, but it does work and it's really cool. You can have your cube enabled and have a 3D desktop, different animations. You could, if you really wanted to, you can convert this whole thing into a Mac lookalike. I mean, you can make it look like OS X, like identical, down to the launcher at the bottom, the design, wallpapers, fonts, sounds, login screen, all that good stuff. Even the browser, you can theme Firefox with like Safari. It's really cool. That's if you want to, trick people or you're into that kind of stuff. So the sky's the limit when it comes to customizing Linux. It's very nice and open. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this download. And once it's rebooted, we'll come up and check out the drivers and go from there. Alright guys, I'm restarting my Ubuntu, so I'm going to show you the first screen you see when you turn on your computer. This screen you're going to see is the Grub Screen. which will basically let you select Windows 7 or Ubuntu. So it's a dual boot system, so you can select either or. So let's go back into Ubuntu and get that booted back up here. I installed Java. I installed my NVIDIA graphics drivers. So we should be good to go after this. Alright. Okay, back in Ubuntu here. You can see the buttons do work for your screen brightness, your video, your volume. So your hotkeys work real nice in this. So you have like one of those nice media keyboards like a Logitech or something. 9 out of 10 times you install your drivers and you have your interface on the screen there. Alright, so we already got that installed. Got my video driver done. And I have Java installed. Another thing I want to show you is if you click the home folder, if you have, so you have like multiple drives like I do on this laptop, you can go into, say I have one drive that's dedicated to my documents, like my music, videos, my Android software, and so on. So you can click on that and you have access to all your Windows files right there. So you don't have to, you know, get a flash drive and all that stuff. Now if you want to go to the current system, say you want to go right to your Windows partition, if your Ubuntu is installed on that partition, you won't see it on the menu here. The way to access that is go to the one that says File System. Then you are going to go to Host right here. Click on Host, and voila, you are in your Windows partition. You can see Windows, Users, Recovery, Program Files, and all that good stuff. So your stuff right there. So you can still access your desktop and all that good stuff if you don't see it on here. So just go to File System and Host, and that's going to be the main drive your Ubuntu is installed on, but it'll show your Windows folders. So you don't lose out on nothing. So you can use this safely to access your Windows files and not while getting viruses or damaging nothing. So this is the Ubuntu install for Team Nocturnal. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, post them under this video and I will do my best to respond. Thank you.